Hey there, so for the next part we're going to be in the gym. So we're going to show you some strength exercises for motorbike riding. Now first, before we start, we need to determine what kind of muscles we use. There's 5 points of contact on the motorbike. 3 of them are the lower body and 2 of them are the arms. You're using the arms to clutch, to brake and to steer, but most of the weight is on the legs. You need to use your legs by shifting from peg to peg, plus you need to absorb the shocks when there's a lot of potholes in the road, and in Thailand there are a lot of them. Finally, you need to be able to control a 500+ pound bike. So prepare to focus a lot on your lower body. And the best exercise to do that is the squats. One of my favorite and basic exercises. We're going to show you 3 different variations of the squat. Alright, so Marie is going to show you some variations of the squats. If you never did squats before, I recommend to do no weight at all. Use your own body weight to squat, okay? Alright, Marie is going to stand and make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Then, very important, you're going to push your hips back while keeping your back straight, and make sure the knees don't go too far forwards. So you go down and you drive up, just like that. So pushing the hips back as far as you can and keep the back straight. Don't round your back, okay? Very good. The second variation is with a dumbbell. So if you're more advanced, you can use some more resistance. So we do the front dumbbell, also very good for the core. Again, make sure the knees don't go too much forwards, pushing the hips back and come up. Squats, a great exercise to strengthen the quads, the glutes, and a little bit of the core as well, especially when you do front squats. Alright, then the third variation, we're going to use a barbell, alright? Now this is only if you're a little bit more advanced with the squats. Don't use too much weight. So bring the barbell in the neck, on the upper shoulder, and very important that you don't push with your arms the barbell up. You're using your shoulders. So step back, and again, squat down by pushing the hips back as far as you can. Focus on the full range of motion. Go all the way down and all the way up. And again, very important, make sure your back stays straight. Don't round your back. I like to do 4 sets of around 12 reps each time. When you feel more comfortable, then use a little bit more weight every time, okay? But don't use too much weight. Alright, let's do some lunges. Now don't go too heavy on the lunges. I recommend to start with around 10 lbs, or 5 kilo each arms, or 10 kilo each arms, okay? Now make one big step, hold the weights in the center, keeping the back straight, and go down straight. Don't let the knee touch the floor, and go up and down for around 10 times. Really try to focus on the core and keeping the back straight and bending both knees. Also very important is to keep your feet straight forwards. Both feet straight forwards. And the other leg is straight on you stand straight on your toes. After 10 reps, try to switch. So straight down and straight up. Keeping your chest out, back straight. Lower yourself down slowly and push yourself up fast. You're definitely going to be sore tomorrow. Alright, most people, they focus on the muscles they can see in the mirror. If you have strong quads, but weak hamstrings and glutes, you will end up with injuries, especially the lower back. Another thing is when you're sitting on your motorbike and you're pushing with the legs, you're flexing the hamstrings. Also, if you're not able to do squats and lunges because you have knee injuries, I recommend this exercise. It's called the bridge, and it's great for the glutes and hamstrings. Okay, so lie down flat on the floor and bring your legs out far away from your body. How further your legs are away from your body, how more hamstrings and glutes you're activating. And that's important. That's what we're going to focus on. If you bring your feet in too far, it's going to be more quads again. So bring them out as far as you can, just like this. Keep your head down on the floor, hands are next to your body, and then you push your hips up as high as you can
and really squeeze your butt as much as possible, and then slowly lower your hips back down. Make sure you don't touch the floor, a few centimeters off the floor. So go up and down. Make sure the tension stays on the hamstrings, okay? Do this for around 12 reps. And the last, you hold it up as high as you can and hold it for like 10 seconds. All right, now if this is too easy for you, there's another variation. You can bring one leg up on the bench, extend the other leg out, and push with your heel your body off the floor as high as you can. Then again, lower your hips back down slowly. Make sure you stay off the floor to keep the tension on the hamstring. And then again, repeat this for 10 times. Now if your leg starts cramping, that means it's too hard for you yet. So focus and go back to the first part. Okay? That's it.